ready.
Man, that is going to be a slobber knocker of a game right there.
In all my time, I don't remember somebody scoring 4.
Yeah, if I use a word, jetapult, it's actually a word. People don't realize it.
Good try. No soup for you.
And Trey, go get you some wax beans and
soup for the deli, I know.
yeah, go get you some wax beans and have a good day, man. First downs for Central Clay for 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. Roll call with a spidget.
Roll call, a spidget.
Spidget.
Put me in cold. I'm ready to play.
And Dire Straits, they had good music. Dan Fogarty. John Fogarty. Not Dan Fogarty. Dire Straits.
I can play center field. Hey, all the high school baseball action getting going. The major leagues are getting going. Spring in the air. I just thought that song would fit the bill. All the softball going on right now.
Yeah.
Just one of those songs that fits the season right here with all the playoff action starting. And hey, welcome to the April 25th edition of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. And good to be here at the desk tonight. It never gets old, man. I always enjoy coming here, and Wally and I truly love coming and updating everyone on our local youth sports. If we didn't like it, we wouldn't do it. And we appreciate y'all watching. And well, man, we all saw on social media where your tent got destroyed yesterday morning by the storm that came through. And that wasn't, there it is. That wasn't no $80 picnic tent.
No.
That was one of those $300 jobs, wasn't it? Am I right?
That's one of what they call a Class A vendor tent. That
Please tell me you moved some paintings this weekend to pay for that tent.
yeah, I did, man. Knock on wood. It was
Troy Fest this
Troy
weekend,
Fest,
folks.
yeah. And I got to give a couple shout outs.
Yeah,
I got to
yeah,
say, man. And again, I apologize for my appearance. I left the show and come straight here.
You left the Troy Fest.
Yeah, I left Troy Fest and come straight here, so I probably stink, and I apologize. But I did change shirts. I did do that and brush my hair because I had my hat on.
Yeah.
But Chip Wallace, I know you're out there watching, man. Thank you so much. Chip came at the end yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
And helped me stow away a few pieces and stuff.
Well, Chip normally watches.
Yeah, Chip watches. And also Mr. John Ziegler and Lance Ziegler, they're from North Carolina. They let me borrow some tarps, same as David Adams, Adams Glass.
Adams Glass.
So, man,
one of our sponsors.
Yeah, 2 sponsors come in to help. But I want to give.
What about me and James?
I haven't done yet.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Neil come over and he helped a little bit and sat down. And
Moral support.
And then out of the clear blue sky, another one of our sponsors, Connector Bridge, James Sparrow and his son Bailey, out of nowhere, just came up there.
Brought a tent.
And set it up while I'm sitting there selling stuff. I mean, it was like, people in Troy are just so good. I mean, everybody's just so good in Troy. I can't express my feelings enough on how good people are and the outreach I got from Facebook, text messages. Hey, let me bring you a tent. Let me bring you this. I mean, and I manage. Again, I do story art, and I was fortunate that I didn't have a lot of damage to some of my art, but a lot of those people depend on that income every year at that, and Troy does, Troy Arts Council. Man, hats off. They're the best in the business. They feed you well. They
give you some water.
Give you water. I mean, they do everything. I got to see a lot of folks, and again, besides the weather, it was just terrible yesterday.
Yeah.
But today, a lot of people came out, and I think a lot of people made some good sales and stuff. I sold everything. I had a big old mahi fish that a buddy of mine said he was going to buy.
Yeah.
Never showed up.
He didn't show up and get it.
Didn't show up. In the Delta Chi Alumni House, which I thought was going to sell just like that.
It didn't.
Never did.
Huh.
So
I mean, I don't know why. When I saw them, they looked good. I just knew that guy was going to come by that fish.
Yeah, I thought the guy was going to come by the fish too. I could not believe it, man. But I do got to tell you one thing. Out of our little close-knit text group, everybody reached out. It had been done. Out of all people says, you got any discounted art from broken pieces?
Well, Michelle and I were up there Saturday between storms. We strolled up and went around a bit, and went back up there today after church. And we went up there. We wanted something different for lunch. So, and we wanted to go up there and spend some money on lunch to help the vendors and support the event. We ended up going to the taco truck. There it is, right there.
It is, baby.
Boy, let me tell you, that son of a gun was lined up. I mean, it was about 20 or 30 deep. That joker sold some tacos now. I'm gonna tell you, man.
Brian Meadows
Ooh, that stuff is spot on.
Brian Meadows, my neighbor, felt so sorry for me because my tent was destroyed.
Yeah.
That he waited in line 45 minutes and brought me a steak burrito.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, we waited too, probably 30 minutes. Michelle and I ended up getting some quesadillas and some burritos and stuff at that taco truck. Now, he's always parked down in Ayrton if y'all want to go down there, but he was at the Troy Fest, and I'm going to tell you what, that did not disappoint, man.
And he says his business is called Pre-Hispanic.
Something that's different.
Pre-Hispanic Mexican.
Something that's different, but it was good. It's good, man. That joker moved some tacos this weekend.
Oh, man.
I am here to tell you, man. Did you see anybody that you just like a reunion type? Did anybody just wander up that you hadn't seen in a while?
Yeah, I did. I tell you, shout out to Huck Treadwell. He works for Troy Messenger.
I saw Hook.
You know, and they're a sponsor. And Bobby Rice I did not see him at the show. We saw him the other day, and Bobby wants to come on and introduce himself.
Trey Ingram.
Trey Ingram came. Yeah, he actually bought a couple pieces from me, and just a lot of folks, man. Just come. You know, it's funny, and the people that sit up close to me, they giggle because they call my place the party tent because people just come and hang out and just sit there and want to get a dip or
you're local,
they're local, so they just come hang out, need a break.
Yeah,
dogs come in there. I had a stray dog that walk up, just sit there, just sit there. I was like, "Come on!" Actually, he got away from the owner.
Yeah, did they find him? Everything
turned out okay. Everything turned out okay. So the Wally 10 is just where everything is.
Yeah.
But
I saw Chase Taylor had his big old Labradoodle out there. That's a cool looking dog.
That's a big old dog. Hey, but Duncan Lindsay's wife.
Yeah. She was painting on site.
Well, I'm supposed to be in that painting thing, so I told her I wanted some big muscles. I texted her on Facebook.
She's going to have to Photoshop it in.
She's going to have to Photoshop it in, man. Heck yeah. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. Again, thank you.
I'm always blown away by Dan. Dan Smith's brother.
Oh, Arthur Smith, man, he does.
His paintings just, they're just cool.
Yeah, there's a line.
When we were younger, we saw him at the Grand Hotel.
Oh, yeah. And I got one of him, Noah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did.
Yep.
Arthur's a good guy, man. But again, hey, Kevin Watson, I don't know if Kevin watches the show, man, but your crew did just an excellent job, man. And the city of Troy.
I know he'll love to hear that.
The city of Troy they bend over backwards to help these folks. And a lot for me, you know, I'm family. You know, I live here.
Yeah.
So they don't really have to cater to me because they know.
They know you got everything right next door.
Yeah, exactly. But the people from out of town
North
that
Carolina.
come, North Carolina, and somebody I think was from Ohio, man,
They
Rob
cater to
Drinker and all them, they make sure
they're taken
care of. And
That's
those
awesome.
people, that's why they want to come back.
Good.
That's incredible, man.
That's good, man.
That's incredible.
Well, that's great. Troy Fest was a win. It was a win. It was always good. I look forward to it every year. Let's hope no more pandemics. We can have it every year.
Oh, heck yeah.
But have you had a chance to catch Coach Forrest Lee's show on Monday night?
I did, man.
Yeah,
I've watched it twice so far, yeah.
Yeah, it's on Monday nights. The name of it is Good News and Interviews with Forrest Tree Lee. It's a neat show. There he is with a couple of young golfers that he was interviewing, a Charles Simpson golfer and a Pike Live golfer. And he's on 7 o'clock on Monday nights, and I thought we'd give him a shout-out here tonight.
When we get big guests, what the heck?
I don't guess we're worth interviewing yet.
I know Forrest watches our show.
We could be good news, or we could be interviews.
I think we're bad news.
Bad news.
Now, if he had a show bad news and interviews,
we'd be right up there.
Yes,
Top interview.
yes, on there, man.
That's
sure.
right.
Good gracious.
Well, man, spring is slowly turning into summer here, and Michelle was telling me that this week is the last week on campus for the college kids for the winter-spring semester. Regular classes are on Monday and Tuesday, and then the finals for the college kids are Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So next weekend is when our town changes. We'll be about 10,000 lighter come next weekend. You know, you can go eat at the Half Shell without having to wait. You can go eat at Mama Goldberg's without having to wait. That's the way I look at it.
Francesca's, man.
Francesca's, that's right, man. But hey, even the high school kids are getting close. They're winding it down too, and they're getting close to summer break. But I don't know. Michelle and I may skip down to the beach next weekend if the weather looks good. You gonna be down there?
What's next week? I don't know. Is it beach week?
No, man. It ain't beach week. Not
Oh
beach
my
week.
goodness! I hope.
But I remember beach week.
Oh, I remember it too, buddy. Let me tell you something. You remember Hal Brosnham's mom, Miss Faye, and Grant Strickland's mom?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, we'd go down there. Oh Lord,
Yes.
she'd take 40 kids.
Yeah.
Would be down there.
We get a big
I
old
know-
house.
I know Miss Linda Meadows used to do it for Brian
Yeah.
and Chris and all them,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they do that.
They don't.
All the little sorority girls,
They
like
don't go.
Tri Mega, they always stay down there.
They don't go, man.
And of course, all
They
those
go,
guys,
but they stay 2 in this hotel, 3 in this hotel,
Oh,
2
my-
over there down the strip, and then 2 way over yonder in another city.
I
They
used
don't,
to
they don't
love
go
getting-
as they don't go as a club anymore.
Remember the dude that used to walk around the beach and take your picture, and then you go buy a keychain
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
always looking at it like that. You remember that?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I can
goodness.
remember. I can remember going on my senior cruise, and then coming home from my senior cruise and going straight to the beach for that week. Man, that was about 2 weeks of nothing but cruising, Bahamas and beaching, and I
Is
was
that the
on,
year
I was on top of
everybody
the
got
world.
beat up? Y'all
Yeah.
had all those guys come,
The
Pelham
Pelham
boys,
Yeah.
come down there and
And,
beat
you
us.
know, that was I was on top of the world, man. A whole week on the cruise and with all my senior classmates, and then a beach a week at the beach, and man, I hated to get. I had a summer job lined up, man. It about killed me to do my summer job that summer, man. But those were some good times, man. I'm gonna tell you, these kids are missing out.
They are. They miss
I
it,
mean,
man.
do you remember? Like, I can remember sometime one beach week in particular. We all stayed at the Bahama Mama Motel.
Got kicked out.
Got kicked.
Yes, I got kicked out.
Too loud.
And thank God for David Stroud's mom letting me come stay with him.
Miss Vivian let you stay.
Miss Vivian let me stay. My goodness. Yeah, they kicked us out. Remember that? I was homeless. I just had a bag. And you know what she told me?
Yes.
She goes, I knew you were going to be coming. You knew you was coming. She already knew.
She
buddy.
knew you was
She
coming,
knew
didn't
that guy.
I won't never forget one year. They had a little taco hut across the street.
Oh,
And Harry Lee's went over there, and somebody dared him to drink the taco sauce. Well, guess what Harry Lee's did?
he drank
He
fast.
drank taco sauce. Now, he has excelled in his profession. He's an incredible high school football coach down in Florida and was in Alabama before he went down there, but I will never forget Harry Lee's at about midnight drinking a bottle of taco sauce.
You can get a taco, I remember, 15 cents. And I just have...
I
I was so broke,
I
like
thought
to
they
get
were a
one.
quarter.
Maybe it was a quarter. I forgot. I just remember I didn't have hardly any money, but I'd come out
Look.
with just 2 tacos.
The taco hut was right across the street from the Twilight Cabin.
Twilight cabinet.
Yes,
man,
sir.
just be lined up like that red truck you saw, man. People,
1 o'clock in the morning.
what
everybody
happened to
was
that
like,
business?
I don't
You
know,
would
man.
think that guy, whoever owned it, would have just made millions.
I know
man.
it. He had to run people away like at 2 in the morning. I gotta close. I gotta
Oh
close.
my goodness! But yeah,
I'll
that
never
was.
forget
But
that,
you're
man.
right, Neil, and
Yeah, those kids are missing out on
kids are
that
missing
bonding.
out on that bonding.
And we'd have 15 to 20 guys staying in a house, and the Twilighters and the 21s and the Tri-Megas and the little girl sororities would all go together, and they would all be in a house together, and it was just the coolest thing.
And those poor moms that were chaperoning the girls.
I remember Francis Davis and William Davis did the Twilighters.
Yeah, and Sam Watson's mom did the Tri-Megas and
Tri-Megas,
all them.
yep.
But them trying to keep
And
all those
Debbie
boys.
Groover did the
20
21
21.
Tri-Mega or something. Yeah.
And the thing about it, man, those poor adults keeping all us boys away from them. I mean, it was. They had like
I
lights
do
out
agree.
at 11.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah,
the
yeah.
ones that were sneaking down there.
No, we were good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you? Oh, let's get back to some sports.
Sports, okay. Yeah.
John and Barry on their Budweiser sportscast in the morning.
Love John and Bear.
John and Barry said something this week about the new transfer rule and in college, and they said that the colleges are going to probably need to hire new employees as transfer specialists, and for each school. And I think I could be the one for Troy. In fact, I'm going to put my name in the hat right now. Neil Armstrong is your guy. I'm going to retire from the city of Troy, and I'm going to be the transfer specialist for Troy University football. You in with me?
I mean,
Can I do that?
I think you'd be a good one.
Man,
Just-
what do you
well,
think?
just 'cause
I-
the football player
all
coming in.
I got to do is be in charge of transfers in and transfers out. I mean, because it's going to be a new position at every school. What you think about all this transfer stuff, man?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like it. I think it's nuts. It's not a good thing. for sports in general,
Yeah.
and I think NCAA has gotten very soft. It kind of reminds me. I'll be honest with you. I talked to a retired Navy SEAL
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago down at the beach that works with the Navy dive salvage team.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's a retired contract worker.
Yeah.
But he said something that really stuck out to me, and I won't never forget this. He goes, even the special forces now are so soft. He said, our country's getting so soft, even with football.
Yeah.
He said, if I went through buds training, if these kids went through buds training when I did back in the 80s, they never make it.
They never make it.
Never make it. So I think it's just softening of America.
It is. It is.
And I mean, and when you can say,
What Jeff
I don't
Ellis,
like you, I'm going to go transfer to somewhere else.
what did Jeff Ellis say on social media? The wussification.
The wussification, exactly.
Hey, we
But-
got high school baseball. They're in the playoffs. High school softball's lining up their playoffs. High school football teams are getting ready for working out spring training and jamborees. Spring is always an exciting time in sports. Even though it's not football season, it's still exciting. At the college level, softball and baseball are both winding down, starting to look at World Series action and playoff action. Most of the college schools have had their spring football games. Heck, there's a lot to watch. Without even diving into professional sports, we got a lot to talk about, man.
Exactly. Man, we do. We're going to cover a bunch of that in our show tonight,
Yep.
even a little NFL.
Yep.
So Neal's going to read the our commercial sponsor.
Yeah.
So hang tight before you get off that couch.
Commercial sponsors for Sports Chat: Firehouse Subs, Mr. Mattress, Alabama Restoration, Preston Steakhouse, All Star Collision. About to get my Bronco back, I think.
All right. Oh, cool, man.
Crease Agency, Sorrell College of Business, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. You need to get that AC checked. That heat's on the way. I promise you, that sunshine's coming. Francesca's Italian Restaurant on the Square, Eddie Billings Dentistry in Laverne, Crows of Brundage, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, Tyler Transportation Trucking, Bill Jackson Chevy and Ford, Southern Grill and Patio, Severa Ralph Baker Hastings and Reeves, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Jones Medical Supply, Road Mart, the UPS Store, Health Actions, Deep South Apparel, Turner Mowing, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Glow Boutique on the Square, Troy Eye Care, Hooks Barbecue, the Pig Cafe, and the Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, Alabama. We're up against a hard break. We'll be right back. Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call
Lord.
Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming
What?
over. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all you girls?
getting a big green egg, man. Only place in Florida's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you
Oh,
say?
yeah, got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. They got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North 3 Notch in Troy, Alabama. Man, what are you doing with that pine straw down here in my Jap maple orchard?
Oh, Neal, man, I'm going to have your Japanese maple orchard look like Augusta International, baby.
Man, if you want your yard to look like Augusta International, you need to call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing, 465-0600. The grass is starting to get green. Everything's starting to bud. My Jap maples are all blooming. Call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing, 465-0600. Oh, my God. Here, man.
Well, I'm up here at Bill Jackson. I'm about to break in this Raptor out here and go take it for a test drive, bro.
Hey, you want to break in? Why don't you just ask them for a test drive? They're nice. They're up here. Bill Jackson Ford, Bill Jackson Chevy. Hey, Bill Jackson got both sides of 231 covered, man. F-150s, Mustang GTs, Chevy Tahoes, Cadillacs, GMC trucks, you name it. Come to Bill Jackson Auto for all your auto needs.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
Uh-oh.
They don't even open till 4. Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for. Best steak in the States. Also, Best Catfish Awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that. I know. And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traver, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield, man?
Get your corn, dude.
Corn? Yeah. You can't get people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 on Greenhot, where it's fresh produce? Come on, man.
Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, Best Butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020.
Stormy Monday.
Stormy Monday. It was stormy Saturday. Who's that? BB King?
Close. Almond Brothers.
Almond Brothers. All right.
Stormy Monday, man. That's a great song.
Man, I had Trojan Teriyaki yesterday. It's so good.
That's a good place, man.
Golly.
We got some good sponsors.
Hey, breaking news this afternoon. The Pike Liberal cheerleaders, as we told y'all last Sunday, were headed down to Orlando to compete in a national competition. Well, they competed all week, did great, and all this kind of stuff. But hey, this afternoon the news broke from Orlando that the Pike Liberal cheerleaders are officially the national champions of game day cheer.
Wow.
For that particular association.
Wow,
That's getting it
incredible.
done. That's a big accomplishment, isn't it?
Man, I tell you, Pike Live, man, they just rolling everything.
Golly, they got that, and I consider, my wife coached cheerleading for a long, long time, so I consider cheerleading a sport, and the sports program at Pike Live is just really, really on top of things. Really, really on top of things. So, hey, kudos to them, and great accomplishment down in Orlando. Hey, them Troy girls can dance. They always have been able to, and tumble and cheer, and it's always. I used to go watch the Troy girls cheer, and didn't matter what school they cheered for. The Troy girls always showed out, man. It's always fun to watch them. But hey, a little bit of high school football.
Are we gonna do the Facebook funny?
Oh,
or?
that's right. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Look, did you see Chip? Chip did see Facebook funnies. Shh. I'm remote learning.
How is that? Oh,
I'm remote learning.
good. Cubs.
Look, the Cubs had 6. They might have won that game. Female PE teachers now. Female PE teachers when I was a kid. Hey, it's a family show now,
Yeah.
David. Women need more sleep than men because they use their brains more. All that overthinking and jumping to conclusions.
I don't believe it.
Uh-oh. You only read that one. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, Batman. Hey, you want to go clubbing tonight? Wife wanted a screened-in patio. I love home improvement shows. Chain link fence.
That's what I need right there, man.
Look, Chip.
Look at that.
Look,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I was supposed to
Look,
fly.
Chip getting onto us. His banner wasn't showing him. He just ain't watching the show close
Man,
enough.
I love. And think about it before you start your stuff, man. Chip,
Yeah.
he just tickled me to death.
He
man.
does, man.
He loves sports.
Yes.
And let me tell you,
he knows it. He knows
sports.
it. Yeah.
And I showed him my weather app down at the beach. Oh, he loved that. He's about to get.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah.
All right. Hey, a little bit of high school football action. Charles Henderson will host the Big Spring Jamboree over at Veterans Memorial Stadium May the 18th to the 22nd. And we now know who's going to be participating in the Spring Classic. And Dave, if you'll throw those up on the screen, I'll read them out. Charles Henderson, will play Park Crossings Thursday at 7 p.m. And on Friday, Greenville Middle School will play Russell County Middle School at 4:30 p.m. Then a little varsity action Friday night. Mobile Christian will play Russell County at 7 p.m. Friday night. Don't miss that one. On Saturday, Charles Anderson Middle School will play Hillcrest Middle School at 1 p.m. Then there's a couple of varsity games Saturday afternoon. Red Level will play Bullitt County at 4. And Abbeville will play Highland Home at 7 for the nightcap to finish up the Spring Classic. Wally and I will be announcing either all of those or some of them, or we don't know which ones yet, but we're going to be announcing some of those. We know the Charles Henderson games we will.
Yeah.
The varsity and the Charles Henderson Middle School. And, hey, those are going to be on Troy Cable, Channel 2, just like we are right now, or on Facebook, search TC2, and you'll be able to watch the Spring Classic. And want to pat Coach Hambright on the back. He did not have a lot of time to get that together.
Yeah.
The last coaching staff that got out of here that didn't help him put that together in any way. So, hey, last second, Coach Hambright was able to get that together along with Judson West's help and some other parents' help. So, kudos to the Charles Henderson athletic staff.
We promise you we're gonna have Coach Hambright on before that. But also, Neil, speaking of football, GW Long, we still don't know who the head coach is going to be at GW Long. We know they did the first interviews, and then they're working on the second and third. But we say it several times. Please watch our sports media.
We'll be the first to break it.
We'll be the first to break it. You got any idea of anybody in mind that they've kept it very quiet,
very under wraps down there on who's going to get that GW Long Rebel job down there, and so that's going to be real interesting. When
you wonder if it's an inside job, if they're going to hire within,
move up from within.
Yeah. Don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll keep everybody posted on that.
We'll be the first to let you know. I promise you. Watch the sports chat on Facebook and sports chat on Twitter, and we'll keep you abreast on what's going on at GW Long. Also, we had a couple of offers go out this week over in Eufaula, and the guy's name is Yanze Pierre. He landed a big offer from Auburn and another big offer from Troy. Now, you know, Mr. Pierre, I'm not trying to sway you one way or the other, but I sure would love to see you stay close to home and just come on over to Troy and get the job done at Troy and be like DeMarcus Ware, man. You could be the next DeMarcus Ware right here at Troy. Come on over from Eufaula, man.
And Neil, Luverne, they're going to hold their spring jamboree May 14th at Glenn Daniel Stadium. It'll be kind of a round-robin event between Luverne, Greenville, Elba, and Jackson. So,
there it is right there, Wally.
Yeah, that'd be a good round of stuff.
On the 14th.
Because I tell you now, everybody's jumping these things because remember last year we had none. It was zilch.
Wow, I mean, y'all think about it. Y'all think about it. This time last year, we were in the early stages of lockdown.
I don't even think we had our show on. Remember, we had our show.
Troy Cable wouldn't let us come up here.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the whole building shut down. Stay home.
Stay home.
Yeah. So it's been a year, folks. We've made it through it, and here we are. Staying with high school football. This is not really high school football, but since football is one of their biggest sports in the Alabama High School Athletic Association, I figured this would be a good spot to announce the Coach Steve Savarese, the executive director of the Alabama High School Athletic Association. He's retired. He's been there since 2006. No word yet on who's going to replace him. Savarese, best known around these parts. And when I say these parts, I'm speaking of around the Troy area and referencing Troy for not allowing Maori Davenport to play basketball at Charles Henderson. And, man, that was a big deal. It made national news, man. Exactly. It really did. And but for the most part, and I say for the most part, he's done a fine job in his 14 years there. We'll keep an eye on it. And, hey, watch our social media accounts, Twitter and Facebook, and we'll let you know who is named the next executive director of the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
And I was going to throw this in there too.
Yeah.
Whoever they do get, and again, I don't know if it will be anybody within or they do a search.
Yeah.
They got big shoes to fill for a lot of, I'm not saying problems, but the private school / public school and the playoff
recruiting and the
all
playoff.
That, I'm just saying, whoever gets it
is inheriting that issue.
Inheriting that issue.
I see what you're saying.
Will it be something that are they going to change the formats? And I'll give you just a prime
Could
example.
get
Like,
real interesting.
just like Charles Henderson goes to UMS, right?
Mobile region.
Mobile region. And we cannot recruit players. But when you got a player that's from Pensacola.
UMS Wright got Florida tags in the parking lot.
Yes. To me, that's an issue. And I think a lot of public schools feel the same way. And yes, we do have to compete with them. And they did, I'm talking about Savarese and them, they did do the formula where if you win a state championship, you go up. But still, I don't know, whoever gets it, that is something they will have to battle.
They will. You're right.
They will have to battle.
Hey, we're up against our second break of the night. Stay with us. We got baseball news and softball news. A lot of teams headed to the playoffs and a lot of teams getting ready for the playoffs. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Wait, where's your dad?
Made me come outside, house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally? Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neal. You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today.
We're out here at this lovely pond with the Alabama Real Estate Connection crew. They can hook you up with all types of land, recreational sports, ponds, and everything. We're fishing to catch us a big old brim.
I got one, Wally.
But then what if you want something other than just a fishing pond?
Well, if you're looking for hunting land, the Alabama Real Estate Connection will help you with all your hunting land needs too. Here are the agents right here. They'll hook you up with your hunting land.
Call us.
Make sure you contact the Alabama Real Estate Connection for all your real estate needs. Look at these fine agents right here. All your real estate needs. They can find anything for you, maybe even a Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, dear, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in. Here we are at All-Star Collision. These nice people will fix your vehicle, Wally, where you hit this deer.
Hey, you think they'll mount this bad boy for me? Open up, bro.
I don't know if they'll mount your deer, but we're going to give them a call. 334-808-8822. All-Star Collision.
Man, hey, what are you not coming in to get some Crow's chicken and brundage? I need some nugget sauce, man.
I'd like a nugget dinner with extra sauce and roll. Don't worry about him. He's all the time over in the door.
Fuller plastic, nugget dinner,
We're going to eat it here. Crows and Brundage.
frozen brundage.
3-2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
Hey, he's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. I'm over here. What? The
right
ball
down
bounced
the
in
middle.
front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately.
Oh, man, what a nice day with the windows down.
Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey, man, what's that smell?
What do you mean? That's Hook's Barbecue, man.
Oh,
Don't
that's
smell it?
Hook?
Hook's.
Oh, I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Good Lord. Wally, what in the world? Hooks, baby. Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious.
Man, pay for my gas.
Wally, what are you doing at the gas station?
Oh, gas station? What are you talking about? I'm going into Preston's, man. Right across the street from Walmart, inside a Flash Mart. That's the best steak in Troy, Alabama.
I heard it was the best steak.
Y'all come on in.
All right,
Man, it's time for lunch.
Come to lunch.
Come on, man. You got to broaden your spectrum. Broaden your spectrum. There you go. Bananarama. No, it's not Bananarama. Madonna. Host is the one named person, Whitney Fox. No. That's
Jessica Holmes.
That's the famous Shannon.
That's not Jessica Holmes.
No, it's not. Shannon, man. That's a little 80s pop rock right
You're
there.
a big Jessica Holmes fan.
I don't know Jessica Holmes, man.
Yeah, you
What's
know,
she sing?
Jessica Holmes sang something. She got,
I'll search that up in a minute.
yeah, you search Jessica Holmes.
Jessica Holmes.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll know her when
I
you
will.
search her. Okay, let's talk about some baseball. Charles Henderson went down to UMS Wright, which we just mentioned a while ago,
Yep.
for first round of 5A Alabama High School Athletic Playoffs. The Trojans got swept by the number 4 ranked UMS Wright on Friday 9-1, and the second game 7-0. The Trojans had only 2 hits in the opener, a single each by Will Templin and an RBI single by Brady Barron. Charleston High School had 6 hits in the second game. Shutout loss. Darrell Lee and Barron had 2 hits each, with Barron earning a triple. Bailey Sparrow and Tyler Martin had a single each in Coach Smart's first year as the head coach. Charles Henderson ends the season with 11-15 record.
Something to build on, though.
Yeah, and I was going to say this. That gentleman that pitched for them.
How many scouts were down there?
Oh, my goodness. James Sparrow sent our group. There was just a ton of scouts. And he wasn't throwing that fast, only 97, 98.
Yeah, what is he, 6'4" lefty?
6'4" lefty, 90. But I tell you what, man, Will Templin, hats off. I mean, good gracious, they got a nice hit from him.
Yeah.
Nice hit.
Yeah.
But anyway, tough season, and I know all those seniors.
A little upset it was over.
Yeah, a little upset's over, but, you know, a lot of them are going to do better things. But you build and learn from your sports and what you do at a young age, and I'm sure Coach Chase Smart, which does a great job.
And there'll be several things that they don't know they learned.
Oh, exactly.
When they're 33 and 30.
And they'll go, oh, yeah, he did.
34, 38 years old, just like you just said. Hey, yeah.
Right.
And see, it sinks in when you're playing ball like that. And those coaches
Yeah,
coach you.
just like Lefty Lucy, Righty Tighty. It took all those years, you know.
Oh yeah, Lefty Lucy, Righty Tighty.
Yeah.
That's a staple.
I still have to say that, Neil.
Do you?
Yeah,
I do when I'm laying on my back. When I'm laying on my back looking up at something, you know, and like putting a table together or something.
Oh,
I have to do the Righty Tighty, Lefty Lucy. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Hey, a couple other things from just around our Troy cable area. In 3A, T.R. Miller sweeps New Brockton Gamecocks 11-0 and 14-2. In 5A, Rehoboth swept LaFleur 22-1 and 18-1. Wow.
Good gracious, how
That's
that
a
team.
shellacking right there.
How did LaFleur
I
get
don't know. They must have had a bad region. Staying in 5A, Headland sweeps Alberta 2-1 and 8-7.
Keep an eye on Headland, man. I'm going to go ahead and warn you.
Yeah.
They're going to go deep. They got
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And in 1A action, Kinston sweeps Choctaw 18-0 and 14-6.
Whew. Kinston, are they that good? They've been winning some games.
Yeah,
now.
they've been winning some games.
Still in the regular season action, getting away from some playoff action. The number 1 ranked Pike Liberal Patriots split with Mosley High School this past week. Mosley won the opener 14-2, and boy, that's,
Wow.
I bet those Pike Liberal kids didn't know how to take that. Getting beat 14-2, as good a team as they got. But hey, you know what they did? They went and they met behind the dugout and they regrouped and they rebounded to win the second game 4-2. So congratulations to the Patriots for not holding your head low and sulking that you got beat by Mosley and rebounding and winning the second game. That shows character.
Oh, heck
That
yeah,
shows
it
character
does.
right there. But in the opener for the Patriots, Skylar Kidd and Scott Taylor Infro each drove in a run for Pike Lib. Walker Stallworth also had a double in the opening game. In game 2, Stallworth drove in 2 runs with a hit. Casey Bradford added an RBI. Drew Nelson struck out 9 and only allowed 7 hits in the pitcher, and he was the winning pitcher. And I'm going to tell you what, with 9 strikeouts against a team like Mosley High School, that's good enough for you to get a pizza on our show, buddy. Where's your bell?
Thank goodness it was not under the 10, because if it was under 10, I lost.
Bling!
Bling. There you go,
Drew Nelson, you are our Marco's Player of the Week, the big lefty that has committed to play at the next level at Auburn University. You win a large one-topping pizza from Marco's here in Troy. Congratulations, Drew Nelson. Big win over Mosley, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Mosley's no
especially,
joke, man.
now think about it now. They just got shellacked 14-2. And Coach Hickson says, hey, Drew, here's the ball. Go get me a win.
Yeah, he did it.
And he goes out there and gets him a win.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
hey, a lot of moxie there. And the playoff bracket is set for Pike Lib as well. And they got to be better than 9 other teams to capture a state championship. Dodie, put that bracket up on the – here it is right here. Here's the bracket for the AISA 3A. And there's 9 other teams that Pike Lib's got to be better than, and they can do that. If the Patriots can manage to win this, I'm going to call it the sports hat trick. 2021. State champions in football, basketball, and baseball. The sports hat trick. And there it is right there. I can't read it.
Yeah, the Pike Lib, they do get a bye.
There you go. Glenwood got a bye. Bessemer got a bye. Springwood got a bye. Lee Scott got a bye. Morgan got a bye. Pike Lib got a bye. Anyway, Pike Lib's got to be better than 9 other teams to bring home state championship. So it's right in front of you guys. It's right there. Pike Lib, go get it. They host, by the way, the first round, and it's going to be Tuscaloosa. Tuscaloosa's already beat Monroe, and so it's going to be Tuscaloosa right over here at Pike Liberal Arts Stadium. And, hey, get it done, boys. Y'all can beat those other 9 schools.
I'm wondering if any one of them is going to be a real thorn. Normally Bessemer always gives them fits and stuff. But
yeah. Was it a 2A team that beat them, wasn't it? Earlier this year. Not a 3A.
I think it was right in the beginning of the season.
That's right. But anyway, Pike Lib, hey, you guys, Coach Hickson, go get it, man. Make it the hat trick. Football, basketball, baseball. No, we got to come up with something besides a hat trick because they done it in cheerleading now.
Cheerleading, yeah.
Yeah, so quadruple trick.
The Winkle Winkle. All right, back to public schools. 2A first round. Ayrton sweeps Orange Beach 11-1 and 11-0. And their opener, Nash Evans, pitched a no-hitter.
Hey, Nash Evans, former Marco's Pizza Player of the Week right there.
Pitched a no-hitter. In the second game, he recorded 13 strikeouts. Landon Tyler had a home run. Connor Thrash had 3 hits, including 2 doubles, and had 2 RBIs. Jackson Baker and Landon Thrash each had 2 hits and RBI, while Landon Tyler and Paxton Steed each had a hit and an RBI. Caden Collier had 3 hits. The Purple Cats 19-9 on the season. They're going to have to travel to go to second round, though, to Fayetteville.
They can do it, though.
Which swept Isabella 18-3 and 10-1. And while we're saying that, we got the break for commercials, so just hang tight, and we'll be right back.
A little more high school baseball. Stay with us.
What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, dear, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in.
See, Mr. Mike.
Man, is Mr. Crease in? Wally has hit a deer, and he's got insurance with Crease Agency.
Mike!
Wally's
what happened?
Wally's hit a deer, man.
Are you okay? I'm okay. Can you mount this thing?
Well, I mounted the one I killed. I guess we'll mount yours too. But first, we're going to fix your truck.
That sounds good.
Call the Crease Agency for all your insurance needs.
Hey, Neal, man, need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night with Patrick Swayze. What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys yesterday. You already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I
Pulled your leg
pulled
muscle?
my leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope so. Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're going to run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies. Cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brothers Street. UPS store, all your printing needs. Wally, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing at that time?
Oh, Neil, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25?
Yeah.
They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. They also do brake work and change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rim. 566-3413, Roadmart on 231. Wally, what you got there?
Hey, man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude.
A cane pole and wigglers?
Oh, heck yeah, man. When you wear deep south apparel,
You look good, you feel good, you can fish good. Well, I got on these.
what you got? I got a big shark. Could be Charles's cousin.
With a cane pole. Call Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch a shark. Wait a minute. Break it. Broke. The shark broke the hook. We're going to get it next time.
Breaker 19. I see some smokies up here on 231.
Ollie, what are you doing up in that big rig at Tyler Transport?
Oh, baby, I'm driving for Tyler Transport, brother.
Wally, you got to have a special CDL license to drive these big rigs, man.
Sure.
I know, but if you do get your special CDL license, you need to go see them at Tyler Transport. Hey, they offer special benefits packages, competitive pay, you're home on the weekends, and also they got those new glide packages on those rides. Give them a call, 566-7474. Here I come down there. Good gravy.
Genius.
Cigarette.
Turn around. I thought you were gonna play the outfield.
Right, don't get the FC on us or whatever it is.
Knoxville Blues, man.
During the break, he was playing the outfield. I thought for sure that's what he was going to play. So,
Oh my goodness.
notice him fix your hair.
Fix my hair, man.
That's the
Again,
camera. Come on.
folks, I apologize. I stink. I just left.
Hey.
There you go. Now
About 15 minutes left in the show here.
And I remember I got to leave 5 minutes early, so
Okay.
I can.
All right. Well, staying with 2A, man, it's the shocker of the first round statewide. I mean, but us around here, we're not shocked. I didn't think it was much of an upset, but it made statewide news. We all know around here that GW Long knows how to win baseball playoffs.
Go look at the billboard.
Go look at their outfield. 15 state titles lined up down there. But hey, GW Long knocks off the number 1 ranked St. Luke's down into Mobile. They went down there in sweep fashion. Now, they didn't split or
Another
anything.
private school.
GW Long went down there and swept them. And the scores were 13-2 and 11-6. It wasn't even close. In the opener, Jackson Chansey threw 5 innings, allowed 3 hits on 6 strikeouts. Brody Walker and Bryson Hughes each worked an inning and did not give up a hit. Blaine McDaniel had 3 hits and singles, 2 RBIs. Trevor Morse had 3 singles and an RBI. And Carson Dunlap had 2 singles and 2 RBIs. Tanner Johnson had a single, double, and an RBI. Hayes Horn had 2 hits. Chansey drove in 2 runs with a hit. GW Long is set to host Thorsby next Friday in the second round of the playoffs. Thorsby swept as well. They swept Vincent 2-1 and 7-6
Six on Friday. And well, now we'll talk about Dothan Enterprise.
Yep.
This was just kind of a shocker to me. Since I've seen both teams play, I thought Enterprise was the better team, but Dothan found a way to win, getting a strong pitching performance from J.P. Reed as the Wolves took the second game of a doubleheader 4-2 over Enterprise to earn the Class 7A Area 3 baseball title.
Yeah.
They will host Fairhope this coming Friday.
And I had a couple people text me on our Twitter account saying, hey, Neal, hey, Sports Chat, y'all posted all the brackets except for 7A. We want to see the 7A bracket. It's not finalized.
It's not finalized yet.
When the Alabama High School Athletic Association puts that bracket out there, which will probably be tomorrow at some point, Sports Chat, Twitter, and Facebook, we will post the 7A bracket. Enterprise finished the season 20-13. It wasn't like they were bad this year, though. And they were area runner-up behind Dothan, as Wally just told y'all. And they'll travel next Friday for the first-round playoff game with a doubleheader at Daphne. And Daphne is nothing to sneeze at either. They're 20-16 on the year. That starts at 6 p.m. down in Daphne, Alabama. So, hey, Wildcats, travel down there and show them what the Coffee County guys can do.
Exactly. And the number 3 ranked Bobcats, they rolled over Flomaton in round 1, 11-1, and then 18-0. The Bobcats are 22-5 on the year, and they will face the winner of Excel and Reeltown.
And I believe Reeltown's the one that got it.
Yeah, they
bouncing back to 2A though. Wally Leroy sweeps Geneva County 12-1 and 15-0.
Oh, and man, before we go to basketball, I was going to tell you this. I forget the gentleman's name. He came up and saw me at the tent and said, "Hey, I like you put some soccer stuff on there the other day."
Oh, he did?
Yes, and we started talking about FIBA. FIFA. I talked about it, and I just wanted to say this real quick. They got a mess in that organization, too.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know if you know, but some of those teams that's got billions of dollars in there, they try to break off and do their own organization. And the FIFA said, you ain't playing in the World Cup, man.
Well, the high school soccer, the Carroll Eagles girls were like undefeated for a long. They were like rolling over everybody, but they stumped their toe and lost in the playoffs to St. James.
St. James.
So, hey, great season, Carroll Eagles down there for the girls.
But golly, I forgot the gentleman's name, and thank you for saying that we do some soccer.
He noticed that we talked about some soccer.
Some soccer. There we go.
I got you, man. Well,
there we go.
Skipping on to high school basketball, Charles Henderson principal Lisa Faison interviewed several candidates, but in the end, she settled on somebody she knows a lot about. She knows a lot about him. She announced this week, Lisa Faison announced this week that her husband, Tim Faison, will lead the Trojans in basketball. And Tim graduated from Charles Henderson. Went on to play at Troy State University. And that's not Tim Faison right there. Good try though, Dodie. But he went on to be an assistant coach under Carl Hollis, and has been assistant coach. He knows all the kids over there. He's in with the kids over there, and I think he'll do a wonderful job. Tim takes over in the spring, which gives him a long year to develop. I like that. And through summer ball and all that. And he's also hired at a time where it doesn't affect teaching positions right now, this time of the year. So that's good. But best of luck, Tim Faison and the Charles Henderson Trojans. New era, Charles Henderson basketball. I know Tim will do well.
Yeah, he'll do real well.
And just wanted to mention that Charles Henderson had hired a basketball coach.
All right. Well, what about some softball?
I think we got one.
There's Tim.
There's Tim. Hey. I think we got one more break we got to get in before we go to girls softball, and we're probably not going to have time to get to the NFL draft, but we do want to call these girls softball names and mention them and how good they've been playing. So we'll take our last break, and we'll be right back.
I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy, and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town, Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. Wally, what are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Well, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose? So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town. What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital? Pet Resort.
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spade and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort. Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Neal, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh, my God. Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, bro.
Come out to the Pig Cafe, Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is this the guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh, no. Yes, it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put this stuff back.
Man, it's some good stuff, man.
Please come to Glow on the square, shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Jason, how you doing, man?
Neal.
Wally, what are you doing at Jones Medical Supply?
I can't sleep at night, man. I had to come see Jason.
Well, if your sleep doctor said you needed a CPAP, you come to the right place. Jason Jones at Jones Medical Supply will fix you up. Does that thing fit right?
Yeah. Good
deal. Well, this is like the Snuffleupagus. Give Jason Jones a call. Jones Medical Supply, 566-1002. Wally, what are you doing out here at Smith Manufacturing Housing?
Oh, man, Neal, I'm tired of paying rent at these crummy old apartments around here, so I called Smith Manufacturing Housing. Look at this stuff, man.
566-3883. They got double wise, single wise, sheetrock housing. Come see Ashley at Smith Manufacturing. Wally's about to get him one.
Welcome back. No music. We're running short on time here. Jumping right into high school softball. Geneva beats Enterprise 9-8 for the Panthers. Rihanna Owsley had a 2-run homer. Ellie Henderson and Zavia Camerlin each had 2 hits on RBI. Michaela Boswell had a double and a triple, while Madison Johnson and Caitlin Caraway both drove in a run. Aaron Curry also had hits. We got to start covering Geneva, man. I've had 3 or 4 people ask me, why don't we cover Geneva? So there you go.
We'll do it,
Yep.
man. It's all about your area.
That's
We
right.
want to make sure you recover it. And Geneva may have beaten Enterprise, but they didn't beat the number 1 ranked team, Brantley Bulldogs. Boy, they're strong, man.
They are.
Bulldogs beat Brantley 15-1. Dale County tops Boaz 6-0. Spring Garden 4-2 this weekend up in Albertville. Woo!
Yeah.
Long way, Dale
Big
County.
tournament
got.
up there, yeah.
In the final game of the tournament, Dale County loses to Sardis 3-0. Is that right, Sardis?
Sardis, yeah.
I always want to say Sardine. In the loss for Dale County, 6 players had a single each for Dale County. Ellie Castle, Anaya Stokes, Gracie Suggs, Jackie Hagler,
J.C. Hagler.
Jasmine Healy, and Natalie Warrington. Geneva also fell to Dothan earlier this week, 7-2.
Hey, and on senior night here in Troy, the 2A number 3 ranked GW Long Rebel girls beat Charles Henderson 6-3 on senior night, and Mackenzie Kane and Madison Stewart, both former Sports Chats Players of the Week, both hit home runs for the Trojans, but hey, they came up a little short against GW Long on senior night.
And Madison Stewart's mom, she sent me a text of her holding the pizza stuff, and I said, why didn't you bring me and Neil some? I mean, y'all in the neighborhood, just bring us some pizza.
Yeah.
But Enterprise beat Headland 11-1 earlier in the week. Kylie Coyne was 4 for 4 on a solo homer and 3 runs batted in, and Emma Falk hit a 3-run homer and a 2-run single to power the Wildcat offense. Taylor Danford earned 3 hits, including a solo homer and an RBI single. And Georgia, which I love that name, Georgia Leesman, also had 3 hits. Ellie Little added a RBI single. Skylar Frey struck over 6 innings and allowing 1 unrun earned and 4 hits.
Hey, Brantley may be the number 1 team in 1A, but when they step up in A classifications, they struggled just a little right here. They did lose to Wicksburg 8-4. Slocum also beat Daleville 11-0. Geneva County beat Cottonwood 16-5. Kinston beat Zion Chapel 10-0. And let me tell you all this: the number 1 rank. You notice a lot of number 1 ranks coming out of Pike Live.
Yeah.
The number 1 ranked Lady Patriots of Pike Live Arch split a doubleheader with Lakeside this week. The Lady Patriots took game 1 13-2, but they dropped the second game 8-7. In the opener, Dana Dawson struck out 13, only allowed 2 runs on 5 hits for Pike Liberal. During the opener, she did walk about her, though. Offensively, Morgan Bundy had a double and a triple, drove in 4 runs. Michaela Griffin had 3 hits and 3 runs batted in. Emily Dean had 2 hits, a double, and Emily Bryan had a hit and an RBI. In the second game, in the loss, Amity White, Allie Russian, Bundy, and Emily Williamson had 2 hits each, while Rushing and Bundy driving in a run each. Gracie Rushing drove in 2 runs, while Griffin had a hit and an RBI. Man, softball is moving right on into the playoffs.
Now, when do they start the actual tournament?
The regional tournament's coming up this week. Yeah.
So so all the teams locally will be able to go to those regionals, correct? Or do they?
They go. There's a regional tournament. Yes.
Okay.
And the top 2 out of the regional tournament go to the state regional.
The state region.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, sub-regionals,
I
whatever.
don't know why they don't do
And
baseball.
Charles Simpson will have to go to Gulf Shores.
Always they go, why don't they do baseball that way?
I don't know. They do not do baseball and softball the same way. But me and Chuck Dunn were talking about that at breakfast the other morning. But, hey, the NFL draft is coming up April the 29th. And, hey, that's Thursday night. You got any big plans Thursday night?
I got plans.
You might.
Are you going to the regional?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Oh, that's in May.
That's it.
Don't you go to the regional?
Yeah.
You're on the board, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll be here for this, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Todd McShay, ESPN's guru, still says that Clemson's Trevor Lawrence is going to be the first pick in the draft. There he is right there. And with new coach Urban Meyer. And, hey, there were several big trades leading up to this draft. And the Dolphins was in on it. David, can you show who Wally and I think is going where on that top 10 board? You got that? There you go, right there. 1, Wally and I think Trevor's going to Jacksonville. 2, Zach Wilson to the Jets. Trey Lawrence, San Francisco. Justin Fields to the Falcons. Penny Sewell to the Dolphins. And we got Devontae Smith going ahead of Jamar Chase from LSU right here to the Dolphins.
I think so.
Detroit Lions go with Chase. Carolina gets Kyle Pitts. And I think he's the steal in the draft, man. Kyle Pitts, that guy can get up and catch a football over everybody. And Rayshawn Slater, offensive tackle from Northwestern, going to the Broncos. And J.C. Horn, cornerback, going to the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
And,
what happens if Trevor Lawrence don't get the first pick? Does that just throw everything?
Boy, does it mess everything up.
Because it could happen.
It could. It could.
What happens?
It's not going. He's going to Jacksonville. The man has already pledged to give money to benefit charities down there. I mean, that's how much they know. But yeah, he's going. He's going to Jacksonville. Ain't no doubt. But Wally, it could. You're right. It could be a foul up. It really could, man. It could be a foul up. Hey, in Major League Baseball, the Boston leads the American League East. The Royals lead the Central. The Athletics lead the West. In the National League, the Mets lead the East. The Brewers lead the Central. The Dodgers lead the West. Braves are in fourth place in the East, 9-11. Appreciate y'all checking in tonight. We'll see you next Sunday night. Keep it cool.